Hello, folks. We welcome you to this presentation by Maple Mountain Sports. It is the UHSAA 5A Playoff Baseball Tournament, the play-in game between Maple Mountain and Provo High School. And I just want to welcome you personally to our broadcast today. Again, my name is McIntyre Branning. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play action today as Maple Mountain takes on Provo in this play-in game. The winner moves on in the tournament. Their opponent unknown at this point, but the loser of the game has their season cut short. So a lot on the line today between both of these teams. Excited to bring you the action. We'll go over the starting lineups for both teams. For Provo, we've got leading off number 27, Kempton Fuller, who's playing left. In the 2 spot is Alex Martinez, who's the catcher, number 34. In the 3 spot, number 8, Isaac Tucker, who's DHing. Cleaning up in the lineup is Samson Strait, who is the first baseman, number 26. In the 5 spot, Drew Dosher, who's number 6 and playing third today. Batting 6 is Cy Burge, who is the shortstop today. Batting 7th is the pitcher, Keegan Gingras. Number 8 in the 8th spot is Trapper Anderton, who is number 9 and playing center. And finishing up the order for the Bulldogs is Cole Frazier, number 45, who is the second baseman. And now for the starting lineups for the Golden Eagles today. Leading off, as usual, is Mike Bennett, who's playing second. He's number 1. Batting second, number 10, and the pitcher, Jackson Hollingshouse. Batting third, number 24, the catcher, Dax DeWitt. Cleaning up for the Golden Eagles is the first baseman, number 15, Cooper Siemens. After Siemens is another Cooper here, this one, Cooper Rollins, who's at third, number 22. Batting 6 and playing left field is number 11, Caleb Chandler. In the 7th spot is the center fielder today, number 35, Colby Warren. In the 8th spot, number 23, the right fielder, Bennett Averett. And finishing up the order for the Golden Eagles today is the shortstop, number 6, Corbin Bailey. And as mentioned, Jackson Hollingshouse is going to be on the mound today for the Golden Eagles. The field is getting prepped, the lines drawn. We're going to have the national anthem coming up and the first pitch of the ball game as we're getting ready for playoff baseball here at Maple Mountain High School. Well, once again, folks, just giving you an update. We've got the coaches and umpires meeting at home plate right now, going over ground rules and lineup cards. And we will wait until they are finished up, and then at that point should proceed with the usual pre-game festivities, including the national anthem. And then we will be ready to go with first pitch here. So once again, this is a play-in game, but it is part of the 5A state championship tournament. Maple Mountain again taking on Provo. Loser has their season end. Winner doesn't know who their opponent is at this point. At least in theory, doesn't know. But the winner does move on and will have another game to play in a 3-game series in the next round. So we will cut back in once we've got the anthem going and we're ready to roll here. But again, just as an update, the coaches and umpires are meeting at home plate right now, and when they adjourn, we will be ready to go.
Playoff game between the Provo Bulldogs and the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Both schools are members of the Utah High School Activities Association and support the sportsmanship program Raise the Bar. Please show your respect for the game and our officials by refraining from negative cheers and behaviors. Now we ask you to please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Now let's play ball.
Anthem is done. We have got the Golden Eagles out on the field. We'll go over the defensive alignment for the Golden Eagles here. Pitching for the Golden Eagles, the senior Jackson Hollingshouse. Receiving him today behind the plate is Dax DeWitt. Around the horn from first to third, we've got Cooper Siemens at first, Mike Bennett at second, Corbin Bailey at short, and Cooper Rollins at third. In the outfield and left field, we've got Caleb Chandler. Center is Colby Warren, and Bennett Averett rounds things up in right field for the Golden Eagles today. Hollingshouse will be on the mound. He's got a 3.5 ERA this year. This is his final season with the Golden Eagles as he continues his career with the BYU Cougars. And leading off for the Bulldogs, or due up in this inning, is Kempton Fuller, Alex Martinez, and Isaac Tucker. As we get started here, good weather today, a little warm. We're in the high 60s, but it feels like the mid to high 70s as the sun is beating down on us. Not very many clouds, but it is partly cloudy. And there is a tad bit of wind, but it's going from about center field to left field, not necessarily blowing out that much.
Leading off for the Bulldogs this afternoon is the left fielder, number 27, Captain Fuller.
And this game is about to get started here. As Kempton Fuller steps in, Hollingshouse takes a breath and gets a swing, a half swing in the dirt on the first pitch. We're off and running here at Maple Mountain. Another swing and a miss. That one a little bit higher, but still couldn't get it. Quick 0-2 count. Little half swing puts this one on the ground to Rollins at third. He gets the out as he throws it across to Siemens.
Rollins.
Quick out number one.
Siemens,
That was
number one.
an interesting one there. As two of the three
Now
swings
batting
that
catcher,
Fuller
number
had in that
34,
at-bat were
Alex Martinez.
half swings, but he made contact with that one and just moved that ball to third base on that half swing. Pretty easy ground ball for Rollins, and he makes the play. Ball high to start off this at-bat with Alex Martinez. Martinez, the home run leader, batting average leader for the Bulldogs. 5 home runs, .350 batting average. Hit foul down the third base line. It's a 1-2 count. Hollingshouse again ahead early. From the windup. A little high. As you'd expect, Martinez also the slugging percentage leader for the Bulldogs at .625. Going for that outside corner, just missed it. Of course, Provo thinks it's a great call, and Maple Mountain thinks it clipped the edge. So the payoff pitch. A called strike 3 on the breaking ball on the inside corner.
And Hollingshouse gets the strikeout. 2 away.
That one started inside.
The batter is the designated hitter, number 8.
Made its way
Isaac
in.
Tucker.
2 outs here in the top of the first. So Isaac Tucker now the designated hitter for the Bulldogs. Barely makes contact, makes it 1-1. Hit foul out of play. Hollingshouse aggressive to start this game off, going after these hitters, getting ahead of the count. Early here, 1-2, third batter of the inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving back is the center fielder. He makes a leaping attempt, can't make the grab, but it stays in the yard, and it's going to be a 2-out double for Tucker. And that was Colby Warren out there in center field. That ball got up in the air, carried, just kept going. I think that wind pushed it out there a little bit.
Was the first baseman, number 26.
Was almost
Samson Straight.
worried a little bit there that that ball would come off his glove and get over the fence. But it does stay in the yard, and now there is a runner at second for Provo with 2 out. Swings and misses. Well, what looked like it might have been a relatively easy inning for Maple Mountain has now got a little bit of pressure here as the potential first run of this game is sitting at second base now. gets the outside corner again ahead. It's 0-2. Got him! Another called strike 3.
Hollingshouse gets the second strikeout of the inning. To end
So
the
2
inning.
strikeouts for Hollingshouse there. No runs, 1 hit. Scratch that. They actually have it down as an error. So no runs on 1 error and 1 man left on. We go to the bottom of the first. It's 0-0. Maple Mountain coming up with the bats. So for the Provo Bulldogs, they line up defensively like this. They've got Keegan Gingras on the mound and Alex Martinez is the catcher. Samson Strait at first. Cole Frazier at second. Cy Burge at short. And Drew Josher at third. And in left field, they've got Kempton Fuller. And center field, Trapper Anderton. And in right, Aiden Opp.
Mike Bennett.
And here comes Mike Bennett to lead things off for the Golden Eagles, having a really good year in that leadoff spot, looking to keep his team season alive. Mike Bennett's got a .321 batting average. He's also the team stolen base leader with 8 swipes. Takes a first pitch strike. If you're Provo, you definitely want to keep him off the bases. He will get that extra bag. And when it hits the dirt, evens the count 1-1. Hit hard into center field on a line, going back to center fielder. He turns around and doesn't get it, as Bennett is going to have himself a leadoff double to start off the hitting for the Golden Eagles. Ball's carrying out to center field right now. That got over the center fielder's head, Anderton. Here comes Jackson Hollingshouse, another senior, along with Bennett. 3 seniors start off the Golden Eagles batting order. Hollingshouse second on the team in batting average with a .333 batting average. However, he's getting pitched around quite a lot. He's got a on-base percentage of .505, so reaching base over 50% of his plate appearances. As he takes a called strike number 1. Outside, just like Bennett, Hollingshouse has a 1-1 count. Bennett had a big hack at that point on that 1-1 pitch. We'll see if Hollingshouse does the same here. Pickoff move to second. It gets past the second baseman, but the center fielder's there to back up. Bennett stays at second. The throw was right over the bag. Not a bad throw, but the second baseman was not there in time, so it got past, but no damage done. Not a big lead from Bennett at second. with Hollingshouse and DeWitt up, don't think you're going to be risking getting thrown out at third. Looks like a slider there to Hollingshouse as he swings and misses. Pretty nasty pitch on that one from my perspective. Had a really good view of that one breaking away from Hollingshouse. Count evened at 2. Outside, full count. Gingras on that one held his head towards second for a good while as he was delivering that pitch and then whipped his head towards Hollingshouse. It was well off the plate. Wonder if that affected him. Here's a full count. Hit high in the air, down the left field line, towards the wall. Leaping try, and it's gone!
That's a 2-run home run.
It's a 2-run blast for Jackson Hollingshouse. Just what the doctor ordered to start this play-in game for the Golden Eagles. That was a majestic, high, hanging ball up in the air. It just kept moving the left fielder further and further and further towards the wall. He made a leaping attempt but couldn't get it.
Now batting,
and
the
Hollingshouse,
number 24, Dax DeWitt.
Forget about the on-base percentage. We're here to slug. And he gets a 2-run blast to start this game off. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Here's Dax DeWitt behind the plate today. Ooh, a called strike. That is a tough call there. Looked like it was low and outside. Well, you couldn't have really asked for more to start this game off for Maple Mountain. Floated into right field on a line. It's a base hit. DeWitt reaches.
Single for DeWitt.
Keeps the line going.
A.J. Thomas is the pinch runner.
As you might have heard, A.J. Thomas is the pinch runner for the Golden Eagles. That'll bring up Cooper Siemens. The meeting on the mound here is adjourned, and we'll start up play here in just a moment.
Now batting for the Golden Eagles, the first baseman, number 15, Cooper Siemens.
As mentioned earlier, here comes Cooper Siemens. Still nobody out. A runner at first is Thomas, who comes in for DeWitt. Pick-off move to first. That was a close one. Call is safe. Just put into the game is Thomas, and already put to the test there on that good pick-off move. Another pick off, that one not nearly as close. Siemens gets the signs from Coach Thomas down the third base line. Hasn't seen a pitch yet. He does here. Floats it foul. Look at the runner at first. No movement from Thomas at first as he fires a fastball past Siemens. In the hole now, 0-2. Just a bit outside. Yanks another one in the left-handed hitter's batter box. When he's been missing, it seems to be going over there for the most part. Looks at Thomas at first. Count is even now, 2-2 with nobody out. Pickoff attempt, he's safe. Seems like Provo trying to slow down the pace of this game as this inning has already exploded on them pretty early. Another one in the left-hander's box. Full count. Already 2-0 for Maple Mountain and a chance for more. We'll see if there's going to be any action on the base pass here with a 3-2 count. No movement. The pitch is high. It's a walk for Siemens.
Siemens draws a walk. Runners on first and second.
Great at bat for Siemens as he had a
Cooper Rollins.
He had a 0-2 count. Comes back, battles. And now it's Cooper Rollins who's up. So from one Cooper to another, pass the torch. Nobody out. Shows bunt, gets it down to the pitcher, Gingras, throws to third, and he gets Thomas out on the force play. Bunt just a little too hard.
And the runner's thrown out at third. It's one away.
Usually the one place you don't want to put the ball in a sacrifice situation is right back to the pitcher.
Number 11, Caleb Chandler.
But still just one out here for Maple Mountain. And the dirt. So Rollins will reach on the fielder's choice. It's a 1-5 fielder's choice as here's Caleb Chandler. Hit on the ground down the first base line, but the call is foul. Thinking Provo probably would have liked for that to have been fair as it was corralled by the first baseman. Chandler, a great bunter, but with one out, no option for that as he takes one low. This is the first left-hander that Gingras has faced for Provo on the mound. It's been thrown a lot in the left-handed batter's box. But with the left-handed hitter up, you wonder if that changes the approach now. Barely makes contact, fouls it back. It's 2-2. Chandler calls for time as he gets waited out on the mound there. Makes contact barely with that one, goes foul. Still more runs to be had here for the Golden Eagles. Siemens at second, Rollins at first with Chandler at the plate. Outside, another full count. It's been at least 3 of those so far for Maple Mountain. Chandler will definitely take a walk if he's given one. Hit in the air to center field. Got to look at it, and he makes the grab. A well-hit ball, but hit pretty close to that center fielder. So no advancement, 2 outs now.
And the batter's number 35, the center fielder.
So here's going to be Colby Warren, who's playing center field today. Some bad luck there for Chandler. Well-hit ball, but that is the difficult part of baseball. Sometimes you can hit a ball well and hit it right to a man. Drops a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Chop to short. Snags it, throws across the diamond, and makes the play. So there's no further damage done, but that is 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors.
Left. The score is 2-0 after 1.
Hollingshouse on the mound, but also doing damage at the plate. His blast makes it 2-0 for the Golden Eagles as we go to the top of the second here in this play-in game.
Leading off the top of the second inning for Provo, the third baseman, number 6, Drew Ducher.
As you heard, it's Drew Ducher leading it off for Provo here in the top of the second. Outside for the first pitch. Provo was popped in the mouth in this first inning, already down 2-0. Hollingshouse got those 2 runs. This is lifted high in the air behind first in foul territory. Siemens makes his way over and makes the grab. Got a lot of room to work with in foul territory over there. So there's 1 out on a hitter's count too. It's 2-0. Yes, Hollingshouse with the 2-run home run.
And the batter is the shortstop.
Now makes his way back onto the mound. Gets the first out here. 2 strikeouts in that first inning, both of them looking. Another 2-0 count. Didn't result in much for Provo last time, but see if they can take advantage this go-around. Makes contact on the ground to Bennett at second. Throw to first. Another easy out.
Bennett makes the play for out number 2.
So 2 straight at-bats with
Now
a
batting for Provo
2-0 count.
Pitcher, number 2, Keegan Gingras.
And Provo was swinging on those 2-0 counts, and they result in 2 outs. Gets the first pitch for a strike. And in a good rhythm here. Another quick strike makes it 0-2. Going for that outside corner. Doesn't get the call, but looks like it was slightly off, trying to get the chase on the 0-2 count. Lifted in the air, out of play, foul. Gets the called strike 3 on that one. His third strikeout looking in this game so far. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. Still 2-0 Maple Mountain. We go to the bottom of the second.
The bottom of the second inning for Maple Mountain. The right fielder, number 23.
So it's going to be Bennett Averett playing right field today. He's in the 8th spot here. 7 batters came up to the plate for Maple Mountain in the first inning. Looking to keep it rolling here. Been pretty patient at the plate. Gingras on the mound has been doing just that right there. Missing on his glove side. So in that left-handed batter's box. Oh, off-speed pitch there. Gets the vicious swing and a miss by Averett. Missed outside again. Hit pretty hard, but down the right field line, foul. Hit high in the air, behind second. Shortstop calls everybody off, makes the grab. There's the first out.
Burge makes the catch.
So now that'll bring up Corbin Bailey,
And the
shortstop.
batter's the shortstop, number 6, Corbin Bailey.
It's Bailey in the 9 spot. Getting on is paramount to have a good inning here with the top of the order coming up. He hits a slow roller foul down the third base line. He does hit the outside corner of the plate that time. It's 0-2. And now Gingras is the one that gets the called strike 3. 3-pitch at bat there. Bailey's caught looking.
Gingras gets the strikeout.
And it's back to the top of the order now for Mike Bennett, who paved the way for that 2-run inning leadoff double to start the hitting for Maple Mountain. So he's 1 for 1. And he watches that hit the zone. Gets another call there. Just from my perspective, it looks like the low and away corner is free range here for these pitchers. We'll see if they take advantage of it. Goes back to it, but that one's well outside. Line sharply to short. Short hops the shortstop, who can't get it. Bennett reaches again. We'll see what the ruling is on that. I was a little obscured in my view to see if that was going to be an error or not, so we'll see what the ruling is. It was a well-hit ball for Bennett.
Now batting number 10, Hollingshouse.
One of those in-betweeners that is so difficult for a fielder to handle. The call is a hit. So now Bennett 2 for 2. The single and a double. He's at first now with Hollingshouse at the plate. Obviously, Hollingshouse went yard in the first inning, driving into a high fly ball to left. Pickoff move, safe as Bennett. It was a high fly ball that just carried out left field. Left fielder ran out of room, made a leaping attempt, couldn't get it. Bennett a good lead at first. Line into right center. There's nobody there. It's going to get down for extra bases. This is going to score Bennett as he rounds third, and Hollingshouse is going to have not just a home run, but a double to start off his hitting today.
That's Hollingshouse with an RBI double.
Was hit into right center well, but there was nobody there for Provo. Not even really anywhere in the vicinity of that ball, as they had their right fielder very close to the right field line. So a 2-out rally here for the Golden Eagles makes it 3-0. All 3 runs being driven in by the pitcher today, Jackson Hollingshouse. Fouled down the third base line. And there's Dax DeWitt, the catcher. He reached on a single last time up to right field. Depending on the situation, next time up, I would not be surprised to see Provo start to pitch around Hollingshouse. They've been going after him today, and it has not worked out. There's that low and away corner again. That is going to be a great spot for these pitchers to work today if it's called a strike all day. Hollingshouse at second. Lined in a right base hit. Hollingshouse rounds third. He's going to score on the 2-out RBI single for DeWitt.
With the RBI single.
2 more runs across in this second frame. It's 4-0.
Now batting number 15, Siemens.
Now Cooper Siemens comes up. Top of the order, doing what they're supposed to do. A.J. Thomas subbing in at first again for DeWitt. And the left-handed batter's box again. Back off. And his ankles, but Siemens gets around it, and that ball's fair down the third base line. Thomas slides into third, Siemens into second. It's a double. What an impressive piece of hitting there for Siemens. That ball was at his ankles, but he got down and hooked it down the third base line, but kept it fair. And here's Cooper Rollins. Big chance here for Maple Mountain in the dirt, stopped by Martinez behind the plate. A 4-0 lead, certainly not an insurmountable lead here in high school baseball. But with Hollingshouse on the mound, very valuable runs that they've had on there, and 2 more out there right now. That one's outside, well outside. Well outside again. It's 3-0. Lined into right field. Moving back the right fielder, he makes the snag.
Off makes the catch.
So Rollins swinging with the 3-0 count.
There were 2 runs on 2 hits.
As you can hear by the PA announcer, 2 runs.
Scores 4-0 after 2.
2 hits, no errors. And 2 left on. Maple Mountain doubles their score. It's 4-0 now as we head to the top of the third. And we want to take a moment to let you know that you can follow us here at Maple Mountain Sports on social media, the various social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can find us at Maple Mountain Sports, with the one exception being Twitter, where it's Maple MTN Sports. Give us a follow, that way you can keep up with all the latest action. We head to the top of the third. First pitch strike for Hollingshouse. This is Trapper Anderton leading off for the Bulldogs, center fielder today. Outfield has been put to work today for Provo. That ball's high, but he fists that one off foul down the right field line. Three strikeouts for Hollingshouse. Half the outs he's recorded have been by way of strikeouts, all looking. From the windup deals. Going for that low and outside corner. Doesn't get the call. Ball wasn't caught by DeWitt behind the plate. Wonder if that might have affected it, because that has definitely been the go-to spot here for these pitchers with this umpire. Inside, leadoff walk. Anderton reaches.
Does walk. Now batting, the second baseman, number 45, Cole Frazier.
Long series of signs delivered by the Provo head coach down the third base line. Long look for Hollingshouse, time called by the batter, Cole Frazier. Well, if Provo is going to come back, it's going to have to come more than likely from chipping away at the lead with Hollingshouse on the mound. Not a good chance that you're going to get a big chunk of runs at once. Pickoff move, gets past Siemens at first and rolls out of play. Anderton will remain at second. Always helpful that that fence is not 5 feet wider, as if it were to hit that fence, it'd be practically impossible to keep a runner from getting from first to third. But it goes out of play, so Anderton at second now. Count is 1-0 with nobody out. High and in, and apparently it hit Frazier.
Frazier is hit by the pitch.
If it hit him, it was a glancing blow. The ruling from the home plate umpire is a hit by pitch. And the 8-9 hitters
now batting number 27, Fuller.
Have reached for Provo to get to the top of the order. Wrap move to second. No throw. Big chance for Provo. Time is called as DeWitt steps in front of the plate, makes a call to the defense. Obviously, Golden Eagles looking to turn two, as now Fuller calls time. Game coming to a screeching halt here. And now Hollingshouse steps off. New play called for DeWitt. Still no hits for Provo, but they've had a few base runners. Shows bunt, but pulls back. 1-0. As mentioned, with the 4-run lead for Maple Mountain, Provo just trying to chip away. Showing bunt there. Wouldn't be surprised if they're going for it again. No showing the bunt this time as he swings through that one. Off-speed pitch. Big-time slugger, Alex Martinez on deck. A lot of potential this inning for Provo. Hollingshouse delivers. Chopped, ball was in the dirt, goes foul. Hollingshouse ahead now, 1-2. Fouls that one, and it goes out of the mitt of DeWitt. Fuller is going to stay alive. He barely made contact with that one. You could pretty much only tell from the sound and the fact that DeWitt couldn't snag it. Fights that one off as well. So much riding on this at bat right here. Count is still 1-2. Swings and misses. Like an off-speed pitch, perhaps a changeup as he was well ahead of it.
That's one away.
Fourth strikeout for
Now batting number
Hollingshouse. First one swing.
Martinez.
There's Alex Martinez. Top hitter for Provo. Struck out looking last time up. Anderton at second, Frazier at first. Martinez, no batting gloves. Going old school here. Swings through it. Hollingshouse hasn't been touched this inning yet. Walk, hit by pitch, and a strikeout. Swings through another one. 0-2. Appears to be a little late. See if Maple Mountain doubles down or maybe triples down on that fastball, or if they're going to switch things up, throw an off-speed pitch. Here's the 0-2. Outside. They did stick with the fastball. That was a slider on that one. Gets another strikeout. Swinging.
Records another strikeout. 2 away.
Beautiful off-speed pitch there.
The batter's number 8, Tucker.
Third base coach for Provo has a dispute with the home plate umpire. Something about the procedure of Hollingshouse on the mound. Couldn't quite pick up what it was. But now, Golden Eagles 1 out away from getting out of this jam. There were 2 on with nobody out. Time called again as Hollingshouse does fire that one in there. Sometimes that's best for a pitcher. Even if it's a late call, better to just get the pitch out there. Save yourself from potential injury. Still 2 runners on with 2 out. And just misses the zone. Slides that one in there on the inside corner. 1-1. Half swing, but it's a called strike. Looked like he swung anyway. It is a 1-2 count here. Key situation. Swings at the high heat and cannot make contact.
Gets the strikeout.
Hollingshouse strikes out the side after allowing the first 2 to reach.
No errors and 2 runners left. After 2.5
No
innings
runs,
of play,
no
score
hits.
4-0.
2 left on, no errors. It is 4-0 Maple Mountain as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. And now there's a little bit of confrontation here from the head coach of Provo as he makes his way over to the umpire. Again, not sure exactly what it is that he's complaining about, but he is not happy and makes his way back to his dugout. Well, we'll see you when we start the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Caleb Chandler leading off the bottom of the 3rd for Maple Mountain. Maple Mountain has scored 2 runs in each of its first 2 innings with a 4-0 lead. 7 hits to this point. Chandler shows the bunt, gets it down. It's a beauty, but they're going to let it roll foul. That's knowing your field very well. As that was on the grass, it looked great, but it had a little spin to it. Made its way towards the 3rd base line, and with how good of a bunt that was, the only option they had was to let it go. And once it got off the grass, the lip of the grass, it had that momentum to roll foul, so now it's an 0-1 count. Swings at that one on the outside corner and misses. It's 0-2. Outside 2-2. Really not a lot of fast at-bats here for Provo on defense. Just about the only fast at-bats have been ones that have resulted in base runners. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. Strike 3. That'll bring up Bennett Averett. Or excuse me, that'll bring up Colby Warren. Golden Eagles were oh so close to getting a base runner to start the inning with that drag bunt. Instead, no one on with 1 out. Warren grounded out to short last time up. And that low and away corner, 2-1. That one looked to be a little low. Gingras looks like he's working with a little bit more efficiency here. Inside pitch is chopped foul. If I recall, he was working a little bit slower before, but now he's getting the ball, getting right on the rubber and getting his pitch call. That's low and away, a 1-out base runner for Maple Mountain.
And Warren draws a walk.
Warren reaches with that
Brings
walk.
Up number 23, Averett.
Warren at first pickoff move, he's safe. Wide stance at first for Warren. Back pick to first. Almost threw it away. The call is a ball, 1-0. From the games we've seen with Maple Mountain, there's been a lot of aggressiveness on the base pass, a lot of stolen bases, but nothing today, no attempts made. In the air, out of play, foul. One stays off the zone. Warren gets a partial lead. Now the pitcher comes set. Pick off move. And one in the dirt, but it is snagged by the first baseman. Catcher in a position ready for a steal attempt. No attempt made. Outside 3-1. The 3-1 count. Not a bad count to send the runner. We'll see if there's any action here. Runner does go. Warren swings and misses. Throw down to second in the dirt. The call is safe. They had plenty of time, but the throw was in the dirt. Allowed Warren a chance to get to second under the tag of the shortstop. Excuse me, of the second baseman. So there's that stolen base we were talking about, that action on the base paths. Averett now has a 3-2 count. It's a foul. Payoff pitch. High in the air, he jammed him. This one's carrying to center field. Makes the snag, no attempt for Morin to move to third wisely. So there's 2 outs now.
Anderson makes the catch, 2 away.
I'll bring up Corbin Bailey, looking to
Number 6,
provide
Bailey.
more 2-out damage for Maple Mountain. They drove in 2 last inning with 2 outs. Coach Thomas telling his runner Warren at second to get a good angle on the base pass. That one's fouled off. And what he's telling him to do there is to take a couple steps back, well, maybe more than a couple, backwards as he gets his lead so that he can set up his angle to get around third on a base hit with 2 outs. Almost surely going to be sending the runner to the plate. Fouled off again. Outfielders playing pretty deep. Seven hits for Maple Mountain, looking for an 8th. There's that low outside corner, but that looked like it was a little bit further out than it has been called. Steps off, buys some time. Outside, fills the count up. Been a lot of those today for Provo on the mound. And with the top of the order lurking, the last thing you want is a walk here. So we'll see if a meatball's served up here for Bailey. Pickoff attempt, no tag, runner's safe. Absolutely have to be sitting fastball here. Hit sharply to third, but it is snagged by the third baseman. Throws across the diamond, gets the out. Not an easy play on a pretty hard hit ball with the third baseman drawn in. But no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left on. Or excuse me, 1 left on. It's still 4-0 for Maple Mountain as we go to the top of the 4th. And once again, we want to thank our sponsors here at Maple Mountain. They help us bring you the action throughout the season through a wide range of sports. So again, to our sponsors, we thank you. Sampson straight leads it off for Provo. Still no hits for the Bulldogs through 3 innings. They have had a few base runners, though. Hollingshouse puts that one in the zone. That one high, 2-1. That one's outside, 3-1. Provo led off the last inning with a walk, and then a hit batter. Couldn't drive either of them in. They're looking for a similar start, but better results this go-around. And they will get that leadoff walk this inning as well.
Straight draws the walk. Now batting number 6, Ducher.
Drew Ducher comes up to bat now. Shows bunt, pulls it back, but it gets by DeWitt. That's going to allow the runner to advance to second. So another chance, just like the last inning for the Bulldogs. Runner at second, nobody out. Last inning, they got another runner on, so first and second with nobody out. And that led up to the top of the order as well. And still weren't able to drive any in because of great pitching from Hollingshouse. Shows bunt again. Pulls that one back. Don't think he was ever really going to be attempting a bunt there. I think just trying to throw off the pitching of Hollingshouse. Hollingshouse comes set. Fouls that one off. It's a 1-2 count. 6 strikeouts from Hollingshouse already, looking for his 7th. Nearly got it, but he fights it off. High, 2-2. Time called by the umpire. Provo still no hits, though. All their base runners have been through errors, walks, and hit batters. This one chopped down the first base line, but it rolls foul. The spin on that kept it close to that line for a good while. When it was first hit, it looked like it was no doubt going to be foul, but it's stayed there. Good battle going here. Straight at second. Hollingshouse delivers. Hit in the air, foul down the right field line. Lifted in the air. Behind third, Bailey calls off Rollins, makes the snag.
The catch.
There's one
One
out.
away. Now batting number 1, Burge.
And that's what you want there from your shortstop. The ball is technically hit closer to third than short, but shortstop's got the better angle. Third baseman running backwards, shortstop running more to his side. So that's what you want. You want that shortstop to take priority. He's got a good angle on the ball. That's exactly what happened there. Bailey makes a nice play. There's one out. Strike one. It's a Cy Burge batting for Provo now. Strike two in the same spot. It's been a tough call for both sides, but it's been there all day. You got to make an adjustment. Chopped, past Hollingshouse on the mound. It's bobbled by Bailey. He throws to first, and he still gets the out.
Bailey throws over to Siemens for out number 2.
That was a bit of a circus act there for Bailey. It was chopped over Hollingshouse on the mound. That alone is already a pretty tough play, as it could get
now
deflected.
Batting number 2, Gingras.
Bailey got the ball, bobbled it a bit, but then snagged it with his bare hand, threw it to first, gets the out. Runner moves to third on the play. Hit up the middle to Bailey at short. Throw to first, and he makes another play. Corbin Bailey makes all 3 outs in the inning. So another base runner reaches for Provo to start the inning, but no runs come in. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left on. Still 4-0 Maple Mountain. Heading to the bottom of the 4th. Top of the order, due up for the Golden Eagles. So here comes the top of the order for Maple Mountain. They have done a lot of damage so far in this game, as Bennett is 2 for 2, single and a double, scored both times. Way outside on the first pitch. Maple Mountain has shown some aggressiveness when they've gotten into these hitters' counts. It's a 2-0. That one's high. Gingras going from the stretch here with nobody on. And he plants that one right in the dirt. 4 pitches all over the place there for a leadoff walk for Bennett. So it's Jackson Hollingshouse.
Number 10, Hollingshouse.
He's 2 for 2. The big 2-run home run to start off the scoring in the first inning. And then an RBI double in the second inning that also drove in Bennett. It's that low outside corner for the first pitch strike. Now Hollingshouse has to feel good at the plate so far today. Hit sharply past the shortstop. It's a single. Hollingshouse 3 for 3 today. Single, double,
single for
home run.
The batter's number 24.
Obviously, just a triple away from that cycle. He is all over everything that Gingras is throwing today. DeWitt, base hit both times up. Breaking ball finds the zone. How about the top 3 for Maple Mountain? 7 for 7 with a walk to start this game off. And 4 runs driven in. That gets past Martinez. It's going to move both runners now. 2 in scoring position. It's a 2-1 count. Big chance here for DeWitt to demoralize this Provo team. And it put his team up 6-0 here. That one nearly gets by also. Top of the order looking to do damage again. Hitters count 3-1. Lined into left field. Left fielder gets there, catches it, throws into the infield. There's no play at the plate as Bennett scores. Hollingshouse will remain at second.
DeWitt gets the RBI.
DeWitt gets the run in. It's 5-0 Maple Mountain.
Now batting number 15, Siemens.
Here's Cooper Siemens now, first baseman. So again, the top 3 in the order remains 7 for 7. A walk and 5 runs driven in. That one nearly hits Siemens. 5 runs scored also. in the dirt. Low and away again. That's a strike. Well, realize the reason why Gingras, the pitcher, is going from the stretch is because it's not Gingras at all. It's actually Cole Frazier. Looks like who's on the mound here. He's got a 3-1 count. Plants it in the dirt. Gets away. Hollingshouse. Visit to the pitcher's mound here for Provo. It's Rollins and Hollingshouse meet up with Coach Thomas down the third base line. While we have a break in the action, I want to remind you that you can find the images of today's action at www.maplemountainsports.com. Typically, images are uploaded on the site within about 24 to 48 hours after the game is completed. New pitcher on the mound for Provo, so he'll be warming up. We'll step aside and bring you back in once the action is about to start back up. So we resume action with Cooper Rollins at the plate with Hollingshouse at third, Cooper Siemens at first, pickoff move at first. He's safe. Maple Mountain looking to start to put this one out of reach. Good pitch there on the outside corner. Had some tailing action to it. Was a little off the plate and then tailed right back over it. Tried to do it again, a delayed steal for Siemens. Not even a look down there. Looks like, I don't know if there was just a lack of focus there for Provo or if their intention was to just concede that runner over to second. With Hollingshouse at third, good chance that he would make an attempt home if they threw down. Two one. Big curveball that drops into the zone. Definitely a change of pace on that pitch, but if you're looking for a curveball, have plenty of time to gear up to smash that one. We'll see if he goes back to it, but I doubt it. If he does, he'll want it in the dirt. Steps off. Rollins needs to put this one in play. He's got the infield in. Outside, full count. Payoff pitch. Big curveball again, but not even close to the zone. Bases are juiced now for Caleb Chandler. Well, a massive chance here for the Golden Eagles to completely separate themselves in this game. Swings at one in the dirt. 3 runs out on the base paths. Line, right field line, it is a fair ball. Hollingshouse scores. Siemens scores. They're going to hold Rollins at third. It's a 2-run double for Caleb Chandler as he puts it down the right field line and keeps it fair. 7-0 Maple Mountain.
Now batting number 35, Warren.
Great job. Hang with that one. He was fooled by the curveball on his first pitch that he saw. Stayed aggressive, as that's another curveball in the zone there. Roped it down the right field line. Curveball lifted to right center. Center fielder tailing over. He gets it. Chucks the ball into the infield. And Rollins scores easily. So those 3 runs that were on with the bases loaded do come in. It's 8-0 now.
Now batting number 23, Averett.
Warren will get credit for the sacrifice fly and the RBI. 4 runs coming across here for Maple Mountain. They have doubled their run total in this inning. It's Bennett Averett who takes a first pitch strike. Curveball low. They check with the first base umpire, and he says he checked his swing. Provo spectators and the team not happy with the call. Obviously getting a little frustrated here, feeling that their season might be coming to an end today. That one's outside, 2-1. Their breaking ball just off the plate, 3-1. Averett has popped up to short and center field today, just getting under it. Looking to line one here. But that one is out. Oh, it's a called strike 3. Or excuse me, strike 2. Called strike 2. That low outside corner has been there, but that was a little further than it's usually been. Chandler at third. Payoff pitch. Hit foul. In the dirt. Ball 4. 2-out walk puts runners on the corners again. Here's Corbin Bailey.
6, Bailey.
Pickoff attempt. Bit of a close play there. Much closer than you would want it to be in this type of scenario. Another one in the dirt. It gets past Martinez, and Chandler scores. 9-0 Maple Mountain. Should go down as a wild pitch. And of course that allows Averett to reach second. Big curveball again. It's 1-1. It's another one in the dirt. Been a tough go of things for Martinez behind the plate. A lot of balls in the dirt. And a few of them have gotten by. Most recent one allowing the 9th run of the game to score. Back pick fake. The 3-1 count. Bailey got to be looking for a fastball again. He does get it, but it's low. Another walk in this inning.
And Bailey draws a walk.
It's back to that
Now batting number 1, Bennett.
murderer's row at the top of the order today for the Golden Eagles. The combination of Bennett, Hollingshouse, and DeWitt has been lethal today. 7 for 7 with a walk and a sacrifice fly. 5 runs driven in. That one's in the dirt. Runners trying to advance. The slide into third. Safe. Close play. Averett at third now. Bailey at second. With 2 outs. Big curveball, ball, 2-0. Gets that fastball in the zone to get back into the count, 2-1. On the ground to second. Backhands, throws to first. It is picked out of the dirt. The damage is finally stopped for Provo as 5 runs come in on that inning. Maple Mountain bats around. Have to tally this one up here. 5 runs. Well, 5 runs on 2 hits. 2 left on. 9-0. Maple Mountain go to the top of the 5th. Well, we welcome you back here in the top of the 5th. Good score for Maple Mountain, 9-0. And a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Bennett. First pitch strike. Well, Hollingshouse has pitched great, but a couple of factors that take him out of the game here. Long break in that last inning, as that one is chopped over Bennett. And it looked like it might have clipped the bag. Wasn't going to be a play anyway. It's a leadoff single for Provo, their first hit of the game. But as mentioned, long break, that last inning,
now batting,
keeping Hollingshouse off the mound.
Frazier.
So that might be part of it. And then the bigger reason being you've got games ahead of you in this tournament. And you need Hollingshouse to pitch meaningful innings. The score 9-0. Good chance of victory for Maple Mountain. So they bring in Mike Bennett here. That was Anderton Tapper that reached on the single there. He reached his last time up, too, by way of a walk. And now here's Cole Frazier. So strike, 1-1. Big breaking ball off the zone. And just To fill you in on the defensive changes, looks like, well, I'll let you know after this pitch, as this is lined hard into left field. Chandler going back, turns his head, it's over his head. And now the play heading to third as they cut it. They throw into third, they can't get it. Bennett backs it up. It's a double for Frazier.
It's a double for Frazier.
Hit that one hard over Chandler in left field. Was hit so
number 27, Fuller.
Hit so hard that they almost had a chance at getting Anderton at third. But he gets in there. Both are safe. As I was mentioning, defensive changes for Maple Mountain. Hollingshouse goes from the mound to center. Colby Warren goes from center to second, and Mike Bennett from second to the pitcher's mound. And the dirt stopped by DeWitt. They've sit out of play. That goes behind the batter, Fuller. That's always one of the toughest things to figure out as a hitter. You're so used to a ball coming in, you can jump out of the way backwards. But when it's behind you, it can really mess with you. Line to second, and it can't be handled by Warren. They'll score one.
It's an RBI.
Runners on the corners now, makes it 9-1. Maple Mountain still in front, of course. And Coach Thomas is going to check with the defense here, mound visit with Mike Bennett. Obviously hoping to get some quick outs here, get out of this game. But this inning is proven to be a bit of a challenge. Defensive change here as
now batting number 34,
A.J. Thomas
Martinez.
comes in at second base for Warren. A little bit of life here for Provo. Still down by 8, but when you got runners on, nobody out, you're going to feel pretty good. Interestingly enough, didn't notice this in real time, but the runner at second did not advance on that last ball in play. So first and second with nobody out, as that one is strike two. Martinez up. Big slugger in the 2 spot. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Pickoff move to second. That was very close. Hard to not swing at it. And then it looked like a strike from this perspective, but Home plate umpires got the call. 2-2 or 1-2 is outside, makes it 2-2 now. Curveball is lifted high in the air behind second. Thomas makes the call, but it's an infield fly rule anyway. Batter is out. So there's the first out of the inning.
Thomas makes the catch, 1 away. The batter's number 8, Tucker.
Isaac Tucker at the plate. 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Reached on an error in the first inning. Strike one. Still runners at first and second with 1 out. Out of play, foul behind home plate. Outside evens the count at 2-2. Really, for the Golden Eagles, you're just wanting to give your defense a chance. They put enough balls in play, they're going to find gloves, but free passes are going to get you in trouble. That is high and in at the head of Tucker. It's a full count now. Hit foul, third base side. Lifted high in the air to left field. Chandler going back, looking up, and it is gone. 3-run blast for Isaac Tucker. Makes it a little bit closer, 9-4 here in the top of the 5th. The wind blowing out to left field. You get it up in the air on a line out there, you got a good chance. As he stomps on home and is greeted by his teammates. That'll clear the bases. But a 3-2, 3-run home run for Tucker.
Now batting for Provo, number 26, Straight.
Well, still quite the deficit here for Provo, but anytime you get the big chunk of runs like they did there from a home run, you'll have a little bit of momentum. These next couple batters might play a big key influence on the rest of this game, on if Maple Mountain can end this run here or if Provo keeps the ball rolling. It's a quick 0-2 count. Popped foul. Outside makes it 1-2. Popped out of play again. Swings that one in the dirt. Be the second out of the inning.
Bennett gets the strikeout.
Beautiful changeup there from Bennett. Appeared to be a changeup.
The batter's number 6, Ducher.
Drew Ducher up for Provo. Good inning for Provo, but still down by 5. Only 7 outs left. You know that every out is precious right now for them. Drops a curveball in there. Well outside, but courageous effort for DeWitt there to stop it with nobody on, but it's good to get your reps in and practice stopping those. Hit sharply to second. Thomas gets it. Throws to first. You get the out. That'll retire the side,
And
but
Thomas makes the play to
inning
end the
that
inning.
had a little bit of damage for
There were
Provo.
4 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and no runners left.
4
After
runs,
5.5
3
innings
hits,
of
1
play.
error.
Scores Maple Mountain 9, Provo 4.
And no one left on. It's 9-4 Maple Mountain, getting a little bit closer here, but also closer to the end of this ball game as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Maple Mountain bringing the bats up.
Number 10 for Maple Mountain.
Well, here
Hollingshouse.
comes Jackson Hollingshouse. Tremendous game to this point. Three for 3, single, double, home run. Has driven in 3 and has scored 3 times. the fists on that one, fouls it off. Triple away from the cycle. Could be his last chance to get it. First and only chance. It's high, 2-1. And that hits him.
And Holling's pass is hit by the pitch.
Sounded pretty solid, but he seems to be okay. Got him in the legs.
Now batting number 24,
leg.
DeWitt.
As he stretches it off at first base. So Hollingshouse reaches for the 4th time today. Again, the top 3 hitters for Maple Mountain, 7 for 8. A walk, a hit by pitch, a sacrifice fly. 5 runs driven in. Lined into center field. Snagged by the center fielder for Provo. There's 1 out. Here's Cooper Siemens with Hollingshouse at first with 1 out. Pickoff attempt, safe. Takes one. Siemens 1 for 1 today with a double and walked twice. And has scored 1 time. Pickoff attempt again. Swings through that one, 0-2 count. Pitcher's count here, 0-2. Another pickoff attempt. A little bit closer that time. Hollingshouse is safe. Another pickoff. In the dirt and snagged, stopped by Martinez. Another try, another safe return. In the dirt and stopped again by Martinez. Long at bat here, a lot of pickoff attempts. Lined into center field, right at the center fielder. Just about could not have placed it anymore at the center fielder. So some more bad luck there for Maple Mountain. You know, for scoring 9 runs, I wouldn't normally think that a team has been unlucky at the plate, but they have had a good 4 or 5 line drives hit right to the center fielder. That one, the most right at him. That one is hit along the left side. Shortstop snags it, makes the throw to first. It retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on. And we go to the top of the 6th. It's still 9-4 Maple Mountain. So Mike Bennett will stay on the mound for Maple Mountain as we go to the top of the 6th. Provo looking to mount a comeback again. That one is hit hard down the left field line, but foul. Definitely some life in the Provo dugout, much more than there was at the start of the last inning. But is it going to be enough to get them back in this? We'll see. That'll make up a 5-run deficit with 6 outs left to play with. You look like you're hiding, Corbin. So it's a 1-2 count. Trying to clip that outside corner, a little bit off the plate, full count. No need to be around the zone on this one. Do not want to lead off walk here for the Golden Eagles. It's a bit low, but he goes down and gets it in foul territory. Nobody's going to get that. Count is still full. Bennett in the windup. Delivers the payoff pitch. On the ground. Rollins diving to his left. Throws to first. And they get the out. What a fantastic play by Cooper Rollins at third.
Rollins makes the play for out number one.
Fantastic. That will put a big dagger for the time being in the rally here for Provo. They thought they were going to have a leadoff base runner there. Rollins with a fantastic diving play to his left.
Now batting, number 2, Gingras.
Now it'll go down in the scorebook as a simple 5-3 put out. It was anything but simple. Great play by Rollins to get the first out. Hit sharply to Bailey at short. Handcuffs him a bit, but he fires up, throws to first, gets the second out of the inning.
Bailey throws over to Siemens for out number 2.
Great job by Bailey there, not rushing.
The batter's number 9, Anderton.
Ball came up on him a little bit there. Wasn't as clean of a play as you would have liked to have been, but he knew he had a little bit of time, composed himself, got the out at first. So 2 outs here in the 6th. And hit to Bailey again, a liner that he snags as he falls down to the dirt. Great work by the left side of the infield. 1-2-3 inning. 3 outs left to get for Maple Mountain to close this one out. Head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 9-4. Here's Caleb Chandler to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. Chandler had a key at-bat in the 4th inning as he doubled and drove in 2. That really opened things up in this game. One's in the dirt. Fouled off, 0-2. And he slaps it foul. Hit sharply through the hole to right side for a base hit.
Base hit single for Chandler.
Chandler's 2 for 4 today now.
Now batting number 34, Thomas.
On an 0-2 count, that's the type of pitch you want to get on an 0-2 count and the type of result that you want too. So here's A.J. Thomas now, batting in place of Colby Warren. Thomas lifts it foul behind home plate. Chandler at first, nobody out. Pick off. And that one, they caught Chandler a little bit flat-footed there. It's a close tag, but he's still safe. In the dirt, 1-1. Ten hits for the Golden Eagles today. Have driven in 9. That's a pretty good ratio there. A lot of walks, of course. Thomas crushes this one to left. Going back to left fielder, and that ball is gone.
That's a 2-run home run for Thomas.
A massive blast for A.J. Thomas as he gets a high five from his coach and father and stumps on home plate, a resounding blast. What a shot. The freshman A.J. Thomas.
Now batting number 23, Everett.
That is a lot of pop in that bat. And being a freshman, of course, a lot of people at Maple Mountain very excited to see the future for A.J. Thomas and what he'll be doing at this program. Hit sharply past the diving third baseman. It's a base hit for Everett. And the beat goes on for Maple Mountain as they have
single for Everett. Brings up number 6.
Open this one back up again. 7-run lead, 11-4. Lifted out of play, foul. So with Avert at first, Bailey at the plate, pickoff move. Three home runs total in this game. One for Provo, two for Maple Mountain. Another one out of play. Long at bat here for Bailey. 2-2 count. Avert at first. Bailey puts a charge into this one to center field, but it's not going to carry. Caught by the center fielder. One out.
Anderson makes the catch. One away.
So back to the top of the order now for
Now
Mike
batting
Bennett.
number 1, Bennett.
Bennett 2 for 3 with a walk. Has scored 3 times today. Back pick attempt. Avert is back safely. Getting a good secondary lead. I believe that should make the count 2-0. They've got 1-0 on the scoreboard, but I believe that's a 2-0 count. Breaking ball lifted to right field by Bennett. Right fielder calls everybody off, makes the snag, 2 out. And Jackson Hollingshouse will get one last attempt for the cycle. Looking for a triple.
Now batting number 10, Hollingshouse.
Well, if you're a triple away from a cycle at any point, means you've had a good day, and of course Hollingshouse has 3 for 3. 3 runs driven in, a 2-run home run in the first, and has been hit by a pitch. Lines it sharply down the left field line, foul. Well, if that foul ball is any indication, I think he's still pretty locked in right now. Pickoff attempt again. Don't usually see that many pickoff attempts in a 7-run deficit, but Provo, rightfully so, feels like they've got a chance in this game still, wants to keep Maple Mountain to 11 runs. Tried to get that one in the zone, misses high. Jackson lifts that one foul. It's a 1-2 count. Runner takes off, hit to third. Booted by the third baseman. All hands are going to be safe. As Hollingshouse will reach on the error.
Now batting number 24, DeWitt.
Here's Dax DeWitt. Runners at first and second. Finds the zone with that first pitch. Barely makes contact on that one. It's 0-2. Averett at second. Hollingshouse at first. Setting up high. He does throw it high, but doesn't get the chase. High again. Deuce is wild here. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit sharply past the diving shortstop. Here comes Averett around third. The throw to the plate is cut off. Another run comes in. 12-4 on the RBI single for Dax DeWitt.
DeWitt. Now batting number 15, Siemens.
This one is starting to get out of hand again. If it wasn't already, 12-4. 8-run lead now for Maple Mountain. A lethal 13 hits for Maple Mountain in this game. So here's Cooper Siemens up again. Takes a first pitch strike. Siemens batting for the 5th time. He's 1 for 3 with a walk. It's in the dirt. Siemens lifts this one behind second, and they make the play. Retires the side, but a lot of damage done yet again for Maple Mountain. 3 runs come in on 3 hits. 2 left on, 1 error. 12-4, Maple Mountain up, needing 3 outs to move on in the state championship tournament. We'll be back with you shortly. Well, we're in the top of the 7th now. Bennett Averett comes in on the mound. Mike Bennett moves back over to second base. From my perspective here, it looks like A.J. Thomas moves over to short, and Corbin Bailey moves from short to right field. And that's how the Golden Eagles will line up here in this last chance at bat for Provo. 12-4 lead, needing 3 outs to put this one away and advance in the state tournament. One comes right back towards me off of the chain link fence. It's 3-0. Puts that one in the zone. Not surprisingly, Frazier playing it conservatively, making Averett get in the zone here before taking any swings. That hits that low and outside corner. Pitcher's doing a great job taking advantage of that spot in the zone. Such a tough pitch to hit for a hitter. Goes right back to it. Called strike 3.
The strikeout.
First out of the top of the 7th.
Now batting for Provo, number 27, Fuller.
Could not have put those last 2 pitches in a better spot. Now that one hits the other corner. Averett set, delivers, gets a swinging miss. A ball low in the zone, probably a changeup on that one. That one in the dirt. lined into left center field. Nobody's going to catch that one as it bounces off of the fence. Fuller's going to have a one-out double for Provo.
It's a double for Fuller.
Well, nothing too
Now
worrisome for
Martinez.
Maple Mountain, as they've still got that 8-run lead and one out already here in the inning. Coaches for Maple Mountain won't mind how Averett is working here. Let him put the ball in play, no free base runners. Hit sharply foul down the third base line. Been a rough one for Alex Martinez. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. But with his pop, he can get it together in a heartbeat. Averett delivers. One apparently a little bit high. Didn't quite hit his spot, so it made it look a little worse than might have been. On the ground to Siemens at first. Throws to Averett, who's running to the bag. Tags first,
Siemens
gets the second out.
To play for out number 2.
And now the Golden Eagles 1 out away from moving past this play-in game.
Now batting number
moving
8,
on in the tournament.
Tucker.
Isaac Tucker comes in. He blasted a home run to left field. A 3-run shot his last time up. Everyone in that Provo dugout and lineup wanting one more at bat. That one's high. Hits the outside corner. It's 2-1. Three-one count. Called strike. It's a 3-2 count now. Maple Mountain 1 strike away from advancing. Great effort in all facets of the game today for the Golden Eagles. Looking for the exclamation point. Swings and misses. Ball game.
And Averett gets the strikeout.
And the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles have moved on from the play-in game, eliminated Provo, and they advance in the Utah 5A State Championship Tournament. Two teams meet together for the high five line at home plate. Tremendous performance for Maple Mountain in this game. Really, only one blemish in this whole game for them in that
going to play at Viewmont at
top of the 5th.
We'll see you there.
Giving up 4 runs, but the final score in this one, Maple Mountain 12, Provo 4. We'll go through the line score here as Maple Mountain scored 12 on 13 hits and had 3 errors. Provo, 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error committed. A lot of offense for Maple Mountain in this one. Ball was flying, couple home runs, a lot of walks. Great job by the team as they advance and will continue their play in this tournament. We want to thank you again for watching here at Maple Mountain Sports. Again, my name is McIntyre Branning. It's been a pleasure to bring you today's action today. Once again, final score was Maple Mountain 12, Provo 4. We want to remind you that this was presented by Maple Mountain Sports. Thank you once again for joining us today, and good night, Tawny.